Hey friends, welcome back. Like I said, I'm not letting up. I gave y'all a break yesterday, I think. But anyways, I found out who's in charge of the stinky pants. Look, occupation, toil and labor. Yeah, look, I found out who put the community to shame. It wasn't my messages, it's the lane that set this up. Who's been following me all my life about some money that didn't belong to him. Like I said, I give no fucks. Whoever you send need to be bent. I'm serious, like broken all up like this. I don't care what y'all talk about. Like I said, that's a sin. Who thinking about it? Like I said, I played to win. It don't matter. You're not winning. And I really am better. Sometimes you got to know when to fold them, and then you got to know when to throw them. So who was sneaking into that courthouse? Like I said, this is we talking about probate now. Just say, who do I look like? If that's the case, like I said, I got family for all these estates. Parental discretion is advised if I get outside of myself. Like I said, these people really are fake. And I don't care who you send, even if they stink. Like I said, ain't nobody about to beat me out about my shit. That's why I really want them dead. There ain't no work around it. Because these people are really clown bitches. Whole pieces of shit. Acting like stunting like they was rich. Like I said, y'all should have just left me alone. I was still working on it. They went and paid everybody. Like I said, they went and brought them homes. Now you don't think they supposed to be dead in them motherfuckers? Ashes, bones, since they wanted to play with it. For real, I feel bad for people who don't want nothing else to do with it. Because with what the shit that these people played with, oh yes, honey, they is getting it. Look, they getting it. This is a judgment too, with the jurisdiction. They made a big ass decision to play with somebody. Like I said, if I came up missing, that's because I got my money. And I really wouldn't be missing. I just wouldn't be living amongst the bums and the thieves. So let's not get it fucked up about me. Ain't nobody about to do shit. I'm supposed to be on the scene. Like I said, you be trying to send sick ass dope fiends and shit towards me. Like I said, that's not a part of my that's not my thing. I respect them, but I also got a G check them. So brother, y'all, brothers, sisters, whoever, Mr., Mrs., Miss, them, it, who is on that probate shit for real. Like I said, that judge shouldn't have stamped off on it. He fucked his family up too. Everybody been getting them drills. And if I'm lying, I'm fine. They even been stealing this shit. Trying to deny me to pay my own little bills. And I wouldn't even have none because I learned how to cash out when I was younger. That's what we was taught when we was doing them drug deals. That's why I want everybody dead about it. Like I said, I will serve you first before I think about taking some shit like that because I know it's cursed. Like I said, they went to playing with their nose and shit. That's still a fiend. Buying butt and shit with my money. This emotion sensor. Like I said, I'm far from green. And if I ain't got it, I don't need it. If I ain't bust them shots, didn't I put up the roadblocks? What's that spike you put in the road for 'em? For real, got to call the shots. When it comes to me, like I said, I wasn't trying to be nobody boss. But the bosses became ops. I need my goddamn money. We talking about Rico and everything. We got bigger than the cops. Like I said, if you got paid for it, your ass gonna get dropped because the disrespect that came with it, paid for it. Like I said, a lot of niggas didn't know I was made for this. I ain't had to be in the crowd, but I'll dig a grave for him. Respect is due where it's given. Like I said, these people play too much. Stupid ass bitches. These bums, they never want nothing, never took care of the shit they had, and they got the nerve to try to make me go out bad. That's why I want everybody to go meet my dad. Since that's who you want to steal from. I got a couple of them, y'all. Or more. It don't matter. Look at the probate. If we playing ball, didn't I hit the score? Didn't I score? I'm not playing. Enough is enough. Like I said, no more. I don't have to work for these dummy fucks that be getting in me in these scary ass, crazy ass jobs around these lunatic ass niggas because a bitch took a picture. Like I said, y'all see that shit all over. I got people all over. White people want to be niggas. Like I said, I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. How y'all figure that shit was about to slide. And everything is taking place that I put in my videos damn near 5 years ago. Up until now, y'all don't see that shit. It's in the news hole. Like I said, they opened the fucking door. It is not supposed to hit me. I wouldn't have to ask anybody for any fucking thing. And I don't care who's in charge of the team. I had to get mean though. Look, the mature man, the gift, my gift was in his hand. Like I said, he was gifting people to get married. Goddamn, like I said, I was cracking jokes. It was funny. Like, you don't even know me, but we can make a baby, honey. It's all a job. It's a job, right? They pay these people to be slobs. Look, like, I'll pick that one. Look, hold on. Act like you heard. Look, this the thoughts. Act like you, see if you can mock her. And that shit didn't really work. Come on, you had slobs. You pussy ass jerk. You had slobs trying to be me, turning those knobs. Beat, bitch. Like I said, a lot of people do need to be dead. Mixed baked like a pizza, deep dished. For this shit here, they not deserving of nothing, nowhere. All because somebody wanted to play with the probates around here. And then act like I was a clown, dear. Like I said, they put me in those places. Those were all emergency cases. Now I want to give them facelifts. For real. Snatch their tongue, cut their tongues out their mouth. Leave them tasteless. Like I said, they've been stealing my mail and everything. Everywhere I go, you got bitches playing because they want to be part of the team. That's why I need them all dead. And we could be rid of those things. It could sound mean as you want. It is mean, right? But look at how these people put up the front. They act like they good, but they really not. And I got to be the one acting like friends. Like I said, I don't ask nobody for shit, nor do I have to backbend. These whores can't walk a mile in my motherfucking shoes. So who the false bitch giving everybody the blues? I'm just delivering the news. So like I said, I can't do nothing, be nothing but me. What thief done set y'all up? Look, can't make this up. Every time I see this goddamn car, you know, I think about me. Like I said, my vision, my visions, my videos and shit is real. My vision is real. And these people been stealing since I was a kid. Like I said, at this point, they do deserve what, y'all? If not dead, to be killed. I'm not playing. For real, this shit is real. This is drill. We talking about cults and shit. Like I said, if a bitch try me, I'm erasing it. That shit is disgusting. Like I said, you got to have discipline everywhere you go. And even though people is trying to play you, disrespecting you straight at the door, like that's ridiculous. And they dead and shit. Like seriously. I just got cokehead, bitch. Yeah. And they go past the sniff. They smoke that shit. Don't this look like a crack pipe, y'all? Think about it. Who rocked the mic? Raw. Like I said, I'll leave a bitch in awe. Leave me alone. I owe no hoes nothing. And I'm coming straight for your dome. I built the house and don't own a home. Like I said, I'm tired of dealing with this shit. And act like you don't know. Where my people at? Time to start knocking off the doors. Look. Time to start knocking off the doors. You want to exhume the bodies to see if I'm lying about them poison and them illegal knots. Like, isn't that illegal? Like, you know how people be, like I said, they be getting dropped and stuff. Look. This could be somebody getting, look, somebody trying to hold on to somebody, they dropping them. Look, some message of concern. It's a lot of people shouldn't have fucked with me, and they bitch ass is gonna learn because I still came out clean as a whistle, didn't I? Didn't I come out clean as a whistle? Blowing the whistle? Like I said, I need my goddamn money. I need these people dead as a bitch. Hey, they ain't gotta miss you. Like I said, they might be your friends, but guess what, friends? You guys were misused. Think about it. The next time you got to go lean over the top and take that view. Think about it. Because I'll be thinking about you. You know, no. Oh, the baker coming in. Because he know y'all ain't my friends. Like I said, they played that game for too long. They was all in them everywhere, just blowing with the wind. And I ain't know, but I knew. Like I said, I just stayed working, even though it's the inside job. Like I said, I was around multiple slobs. I can call that shit. I don't care what they try to make it out to what it is. It's not a factor here. It's not a flex, bitch. No matter where I go, you'll never be able to fucking stop this. And you should be copying, you sloppiness. You should be copying. It's a motherfucker still copying some shit. That's why I told the next man, if you ever see him flinching, If he get to sweating, knock him off, friends. We wasn't supposed to be calling that, but why not? Didn't they pay you to play with me? And this is what's going to happen. Soon as you get to the top. Hell in the cell. For fucking with the ops. I'm one person. So call me that, you should not. Yo, you can't make this shit up. And I was 12. So like I said, let's give it up. 2012. If you like I said, you could fuck around and find out, dig that shit up too. Like I said, y'all want to play in the graveyard. They did voodoo, y'all. I really want them dead. They the ones who was eating doo-doo. Y'all. Like I said, I don't give a fuck who's who. Y'all. Like I said, fellas, I don't mind if you sit back, get another bitch to play with your balls. Get another bitch. You can't make this up. Leave that courtship that you in impoverished. Come on, they probably got life insurance on your shit. Even if you in bad health with the bitch, you still could deter from it. Don't they got pills for that shit? There's too much going on in the world today for y'all to keep playing in a grown-ass woman face. And then you get mad when I come up in here and I want everybody dead. And I got a respected place for them. Like I said, I could go anywhere. They try to put my life to sneer. Like I said, I'm all here and those people be everywhere. Like you can't mix, you can't put that shit on me. None of that shit works. I grew up around a den of thieves. And in spite of what my mother went through in her life, when she got played, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Like I said, respect me where the fuck I am. That's why I want everybody dead and I don't care who you are. For real. From the top to the bottom. If they not dead, they need to be behind bars. That shit is dangerous. You know how irritating that is? To have to see a phony, fake, punk ass bitch that you know ain't about shit. Like I said, it got bigger than school and shit. People think they about to retire off of this bitch. I want them dead. Because I have a certificate for every piece of work that I put in. My hands really are blessed. I really put in all of the fucking work that I put to the test. And you got bitches just want to sit back and just max and relax. Like I said, they already was doing that. Some of those jobs that they had wouldn't afford all of that. If I'm lying, I'm flying. They couldn't even save for that. And then the husbands be out tricking with they little packs. So, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really got time for that. In my Kevin Gates, no copyrights. Because, bitch, I was fine with that. I gave my watches away. Ain't got no time for that. Like I said, stop playing in people's face. For real, they go and fuck money up. Now, run it back. I'm really tired of this, y'all. I should not be in lack. For real, all of the jobs and everything, shut them shits down. They really soft. And y'all will shut them down. They paid those people to be clowns. I don't care if they did put spells on them. Like I said, when I went and I greeted myself to these people, they had no reason to try to switch over. No matter what they say, seen or heard outside of me, that shit's pure evil. So since you want to be sneaky, I'm going to be upfront with you. Fuck out of here. out your life. Like I said, that shit was bad for your health. Playing with people, that was their job, toil and labor to try to fuck with me. And my for real. Look at they did it. And they also did it to self. They chose to walk down that path. And I was right there to snatch their fucking faces off and put them in the grab bag. Now anybody want dibs? All the way down to that fuck ass house, like I said. We had stink ass bitches coming in and out. Even the neighbors, everybody was watching it, doing anything for fucking clout with they slack asses. And they still know, they know what I'm talking about. Except for like the new people, possibly. You know, I gotta air it out again. They killed up multiple friends. Ain't no statute of limitation on murder and murder, ain't it? And like I said, this here ain't about to end. I need my motherfucking dividends and I want every last dime. For real, let me binge. I don't even fuck with people outside of business. And then I gotta be forced into a crowd that's not even equal, that don't even act like they wanna be up to par. And then if they do, they think that's because they think they about to top a star. Like, get the fuck out of here. You a rock. You might as well be under the cars. Like I said, false ass people trying to act like they are who they are who they aren't. Expecting something that that's gonna get them burnt. That got them burnt. Like I said, everywhere I go, your head gonna turn. Respect me or go set yourself up and you know, drop off that $200 so your family could put you in that urn. The mature man got all those books behind him, but he didn't learn. He thought it was tough to take other people's turns. Look. And then my mature man that see everything, he got the message. He know that this nigga burnt you. Now this I burnt you. This the stove y'all kept touching on. For real. All that nastiness. I can't even imagine participating in no shit. Like I said, that's a ruthless ass, dumb ass skill. That ain't gonna pay no bills. You're just gonna have your family room empty. The journey. Look, the thief. Have your ass funky and crunchy. Look, thief in bad health. Look, thieves go to bad health. Especially when you fucking with the judge. Lying to yourself. Look. It is big. Hold on. What's that? Remember the TV shows, y'all? Big money, big money. Like I said, leave me alone. That shit whack is a bitch. That's why I want them gone. Because I don't feel suicidal or none of that shit. Like I said, I'm still equipped to build a home. Give me my money. Dummies. Who's in charge of the loans and shit? Who gin run me? Like I said, I don't care who you didn't like. And I don't give a fuck who not my homies. Like I said, it don't matter to me. I'm not lonely. I meet people when I'm out. That's good enough. And I know what I'm talking about. It's some people out here that need me, right? And I could take care of them without a doubt. But it's bitches like you that don't want them to see no more. So how about it? Who's in charge of this? So we can talk about it. Want me bring you some tea or something? I wouldn't even open it. You ain't got to worry about me trying to put something in it to choke you. Word. You want to meet up for lunch? Look at me winking my eye. Y'all be following me? Y'all want to meet up for lunch? I know where we got a hot spot at. Been open for the last, what, like about 50 years. Let's go have lunch. You ain't got to worry about nobody spitting in it or nothing. No poison or nothing. That's why I want everybody dead that tried to play me. If you think I'm bluffing, bitch, try it. Let's go. Oh, yeah, friend, come on, let's get with it. I could build this. I could make it look like this. I could put that kitchen in it. Especially if I get some of these dividends to put on it. Yeah, bring some of that shit back from what? The casinos? Like I said, they lost all of it. They didn't even have a lucky streak. They were just playing just to fuck it up. They sniffed up half and then blew the other bag. Like, for real? And then tried to play me, like I said, try to treat me like trash. That's why I want everybody dead. Thanks to Dad. And I don't give a fuck who think that shit is sad. For real, go pray on it. What's worse? Somebody getting tortured and patronized, or this bitch getting taken out the map so everybody could be, reunite, and it'll feel so good. For real, I told you I was coming to the hood near you. Reunited and it feels so good. Look, she holding on to this bear. Look, reunited. Who was at the courthouse? Like I said, who was all excited? Who was fronting like they was this? Like I said, chop that bitch legs off and drag her to me so I could finish it. This might sound harsh and it's funny, but this how the business is. What the business is, bitch. I was a little tight at first until I started laughing. Because I'm not just acting for real. That's an emotion. I gotta get the best out. I gotta save the best for last, right? Like I said, I got a whole bunch of trash ass motherfuckers trying to play me. Like, y'all need to stop before I wear this to your funeral. That's the plot right there. That's how you want to be remembered. You want me to wear this? Summer in December? Huh? Or you want me to wear a mini skirt? Huh? For the Great Pretenders. Look, this kid look like he's walking out the fire too. Look it. See? Remember the fire? For real, we gotta lock him up for that. Yep. Somebody's mad. Like, why you lying on her? Why you lying on her? Yeah. Run him under the train. Put him on the tracks. And you walk away. Let's put them on the tracks. There's a lot of bodies to put on the tracks. Yes. I don't care what nobody say. That's a big ass theft. You ain't gonna put them on the tracks. So yeah, but she ain't gotta wait for nothing. For real, she need to be dead. Honey, you ain't knock all her stuff And I ain't talking about the good way. I'm talking about with the punching. You ain't go beat your wife, huh? You ain't smack her upside the head for me? For doing that voodoo, she probably put some blood in your food. Is that good enough for you? She probably fucked your friend or two. You gonna give her a gut shot for me? Well, bring her to me then. We used to do shit like that when we was little. It's funny. Nah, it's funny though. I don't recommend that. But if you show her my videos and you ask her what she playing in the graveyard with dad now or something, and you want to know how one of your family members died or something, she give you just the wrong feel, ain't that wrong with a quick what with that elbow to the ribs, little something. They'll start telling you the truth. It wouldn't be no more fibs. I bet you pop that bitch in the mouth. She won't get it, spit it out. You ain't gotta knock her teeth out. You know how some of you guys beat your wives and you don't leave bruises in the face and stuff so she can still walk around and, she better not say anything? Or you gonna put her down like a dog? Tell some shit like that, y'all. Give me my goddamn money. For real. That's ridiculous. Look. For real. And if they got some now recently, because like I said, the only time they want me home, this is when they get my money. For real, they couldn't do nothing but do that. I'm fired from a dummy because I didn't pay it no mind at first. Till everybody was acting like they was running me. I'm like, you dirty bird ass bitch. Do you know who the fuck this is? They want me to act up so I can go to jail? That's stupid shit. Like, you don't really deserve to be hit like I want to hit you, bitch. Because I want to knock you out the park. I want to send you to the light. With all of them might, man, especially about this year. That shit ain't right. Look, hold on. Give me one of these so I can blow them back. Make them weak at the knees. Knock off their knees. I just got money over that. Make you feel all right. I make them weak at the knees. Yeah, have them on bended knee about that shit. And he on bended knee too. Because they're not honorable people. They was really wrong. And they all see through. Like, and then they be trying to look at me like that shit lethal. Bitch, poke your eyes out. As a matter of fact, God. Put them in time out. See? See what that live be about? Look, ain't no need to be concerned about, bruh. Look, ain't this shit tough though? The occupation. The occupation. Got the nigga concerned now. Look, because it done flew all around the world. I said, fuck the town. Didn't I say that? And it wasn't no disrespect to some of the people. I'm just talking about the major clowns. And if it's your family, you should not want to be brandy damn. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Bitch, how you gonna support some shit like that? When all these people are dying, even the ones you love, that you didn't know they fucked up. And I could send the curse back because that's who it came for. Who this for? Remember that? Who this for? Who the fuck this for? Like I said, y'all was watching because they were dressed like this and they sat right here. But guess what? They all hus. Hus. Fuck that, y'all. All this for my bucks. Like I said, you took a gift. Oh, that's why. The house, the gift house. Oh, so what? I told you y'all could keep the houses. You ain't got no choice. You just got to work for it. And if it's too much, then you got to get up out of it. That shit belongs to me. Right? My mans them know what that is. For real. Because they brought you something. Remember, that's how my granddaddy them died too. Hold up. Damn, a song just passed my mind. Just crossed my mind too. Am I lying? Who I look like? Oh, I look like her too, huh? Yeah, like I said, with 2016, what it do, friends? You know she ain't play no games, and I look like that woman. That's so funny. I look at the big face. It is. Like I said, they was all at the job dropping the toothpaste. That's why I'll knock them motherfuckers out. Because they didn't even use this shit. That's too fake. At least you could have just came up to me and kept it real, clean in the box. I would have took this shit and dropped it in my purse. This shit's really real. Like, people didn't even wash their ass trying to play me. And they got the smell. And you can't put that in no seal. No, I'm serious. And this nigga was eating the drip, we call it. For real. For real, for real. That's why I want him dead for that deal. Shooting all of them. And my grandpa wills. This all our grandfathers that stood for something that wouldn't allow that shit to go down if they wasn't secretly killed. Don't forget about that poison, y'all. Y'all got some more? Or did it all spill? Scared now? I think I got them scared. Y'all niggas listen. Y'all niggas listen. Look, this is Rising, the false person. She in hiding because, like I said, they stole this great fortune from Grandpa now. And now the city is in scorches. I heard, with the RG&E thing going on, a lot of niggas gonna have to relight them torches. Anybody got any? Hold on, look. Anybody got any candles? For real, for scamming them. Oh, we can scam them out some candles. Hold on. I lit it up though. I put your lights back on. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for the fools. Look how they poured my money out on you. Look at this shit. Be so funny. We used to do this when we was little with the gum because you know how to teach you the shit. Be doing that. Come on, we gotta laugh about it though. For real. Ain't y'all tired of crashing out about it? For real, ain't y'all tired of me crashing out? Ain't you tired of crashing? Like tighten up the seatbelts. For real, because our Fridays and shit, everything is boring. Look at the community look like this. That don't look like no funky. That don't look good. Even though the man's smiling, they look dingy as hell. Like I said, because you went and brought a fiend a pair or something with my shit. Let's crack all the nutshells. And they be walking too, like, bitch, I don't want no hand-me-downs. Not no more, not that I know. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's certain shit you don't mind. But when a bitch is intentionally trying to play you out and they got your shit, it's like, I don't want none of that. I know what I'm talking about. None of that. Give me my own slot machine. I'll work it out. I have these dirty motherfuckers crisp and clean off of my nothing. Because they trying to follow me. Like I said, a lot of bitches was bluffing off of my nothing. They houses don't even be clean. They're slack as fuck. That shit is nasty. Like I said, who the probate? Who in charge of me? Who power of attorney? Who the attorney power? Who will be dabbing them nose with that powder? Who was playing with grandpa and them? Like I said, who was playing with Dorothy them? Huh? Which one of you faggots? playing in the graveyard. Which one of y'all got me started? Try to steal my fucking cards too. In here. Remember this? Oh, who got that dirty face? What official person got that dirty face? Who eating that dirty coochie? That coochie got his face looking like that. Look, them bumps. Now, what nasty nigga stole this money now? Come on. Who took that journey? I mean, they was sneaking. They was dipping low. Dipping low, they get down slow. Rolling all around, fuck it out like the back door. Hump, hump, hump that thing. I'm gonna show you how to make the child say no. And I was like I said, they arranged the marriage, right? Sold me out for chicken change. I heard they buy a car for all them things. Yo, this, like I said, 2020 was when I heard everything. But yeah, so did they get married in 2013 and shit? Like, that was right after Granny passed away. Like I said, I want your dead body. Sold me out for chicken change. The faggot he had it all arranged. Yeah, my mom, y'all. Remember, my mom passed away. That's why only reason why I sang that song, y'all. They played that at a funeral. That's how I knew about a lot of the whores. Like, I want you dead. And I'll give him some more. In my Busta Rhymes voice, give him some more. Like I said, they was all over. Even those people from New York. You need money. I'll be back, okay? This one for the low. Thank you, friends.